Welcome everyone. My name is Marilyn, Stamping Creations with Marilyn, coming to you in this pre-recorded video for Thursday, July 17th. I am going to share this new set that I just received from Stampin' Up, and I'm just having so much fun with using these masks. So I hope you will enjoy. I hope you will give it a try and share on my social media some of the projects that you make with it. So let me switch my camera to my desktop, and you can see what I've been having fun with. With this bundle, you get a stamp set with two large flowers, a lot of little pieces, some words in different scripts. You get a die set with 12 dies, and you get 5 masks, but they're covered in ink, so I'm going to show you those individually. But I just want to show you the stamps. Some of them are really, really tiny, and I was storing my masks in here with the stamps. I may have to reconsider that because these little ones keep sticking to the masks. So any good ideas to share with me, let me know. So this is what I'm going to show you how I created, and you can see if you look at the two of them, this one has a dark edge because I stamped it first. This one does not. So I'm going to show you both ways in case you want to try without using the stamp, if just getting the masks and the die to cut it out, or if you want to cut it out by hand, as in fussy cutting, you can certainly do that too. So I'll just leave those. They're a little bit out of the screen, but to get started, I'm using two, they're just half sheets, or quarter sheets, I should say. Not any particular measurement, because I am going to stamp on one of them, and the other one I'm just going to use the mask. So I want to show you the difference and how to do them. I'm trying not to shape too bad. So it doesn't matter where, because I will die cut it afterwards. And then I'm going to bring in the masks. So to start with, each of them has a number on them. So you want to line it up with your stamp. Well, I finally figured out this one went this way. And once it's in place, I'm going to use my tape, which is this Post-it tape. Then I'm going to mark where my mask is so that I can lay the next ones in the same place. I'm going to start with my lightest ink, which in this case is Fresh Freesia, and my blending brush. And because I've been doing this, I've got a few of them done here for a swap that I'm doing. Just going to clean it off a little bit. And then all you do is just rub it over the mask. And it's a great way if you're interested in coloring something, but you don't want to take the time to color it with a blending brush or a marker. This is quick and easy. And you can, well, if you can get your fingers under it. And there's the colored. Quick and easy, just like that. So that's with it stamped. Then if I want to do one with just, I'm just going to lay this one a little bit different. Without the stamp, again, I'm going to mark the little notch where I have to lay each one and just color. So that will give me the background like on this one. And each of the other colors will be a little bit different shade. And as always with blending brushes, as you're doing it, if you want more color, just add more color. There's no right or wrong. So that's number one. Then I went to number 2. And again, because I've got the notch, I can line it up. And I'm also going to try to cover all the white. I'm going to use the next darker color, which in my case is Petunia Pop. And I've got another mauvey pinky color, so I'm going to use the same brush and just color over it. Like I say, it's just really, really a neat way to get color on your projects. And there you go, you can see that color. Now I will add it to this one. So you can make lots of cards quick and easy using masks. And we at Stampin' Up! Have quite a number of them. I don't have a lot I haven't bought in the past, but after using them for this, I'm thinking this is probably the way to go to color. I just love how quick and easy those are. Next, I will use number 3 with, again, a different color. This time, I've gone for a darker color, and it is Gorgeous Grape. And because it's more of a purple than a pink, I am going to switch brushes. You can buy the brushes, I believe there's 6 in a pack. And some people like to have one for each color. Some people like to have one for like purples or pinks, and one for blues and green or greens. And it's whatever works for you. I've got just a package of 6. And before I take it off with the tape, I will look at it. That looks good. So then I can pull the tape off. And again, this one, I'm just going to put it on there, add my color. So hopefully, sorry I can't be with you live so we can comment back and forth, but I do hope that you will comment and we can keep in touch that way. Plus, comment on any of my social media and I will certainly get back to you. Then comes the leaves and number 4. So I'm going to, okay, how come that is not, that was not lining up very well, but it's going to color the leaves. Oh, that's why. Because I was not straight. Had my tape in the wrong place. So for leaves, I have picked Summer Splash because my designer paper had Summer Splash in it, so I wanted to use it there. And therefore, I'm using the colors from the designer paper. I quite often pick a color that I like, which in this case, it was the ribbon that actually caused me to start with the purples and pinks, mauves, whatever you want to call them. This one's going to be in the way again. And I chose my designer paper based on the colors, or chose my inks based on the colors that was in the designer paper. So I find that I do that quite regularly. I figure Stampin' Up! Spent all this time figuring out what colors go together. Why should I argue with them? So then I'm down to number 5. These are thick plastic. So I'm going to take them, when I'm done, I'm going to take them to the sink and just wash them. And they will come clean. And then this is the last one. It's the Shamrock Ink. So a little bit darker. And it's just going to put the highlights on the leaves. And we have a finished design. So we'll just finish this one and then we will carry on, and I'll put the card together to show you what I did there. And we will have a great, quick easy way to make some fancy cards. Again, these are called masks, and you can do them in any colors. The lady that I saw do this recently had done them in blues, and they were gorgeous as well. So, to make the card, and there, I'll show you. Don't have to worry about these ink spots in places because they will be die cut. But you can see, if I hold them up close, this one has the black outline because I stamped it first. This one does not. Equally beautiful and usable. So to put my card together, I'm going to use Petunia Pop card base. And all of the measurements for this will be in my newsletter the following week, which is Tuesday the 22nd. So if you want that, be sure you subscribe to my newsletter. I'd love it also if you'd subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, because the more followers I get and likes and minutes watched and whatever, it really helps me out. So I'd appreciate that if you can. Bring your friends, come and we'll craft together. I'm usually on here every Thursday, and I love to have chitter chatter with all of you while I'm doing this. So please put it in your calendar. I do post a reminder, like saying that I'm going to be on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, you can actually subscribe there and get it to get the programs to remind you. So I did that. Then I'm going to put my ribbon at an angle very similar to this with the Stampin' Seal. Just a couple of strips of that on the back to hold it to begin with. And then another tip that, where I want it again. Just want it at an angle like that. So that'll hold it a little bit, but I also like to add just a piece of tear and tape at the back as an extra sticky to hold it. Because you don't want that coming apart when your card is. So there I'm going to put the designer paper straight. The other will be at an angle. This, for my greeting, will go on with dimensionals. And I will put it in line with the green. And then, because I have these ready from before, through the magic of television, I have this die cut and it will just go on there. And then we add some embellishments. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. And because it's a big flower, I am going to put quite a few. The flower cards are always pretty. And whoops, I guess I better totally stick this down. So just adhesive, your choice, and put that on. Trying to see if you if you can see what I'm doing. And then this will go like that. So a little bit of the ribbon. You could tie a faux bow on there if you wanted. I have not been doing that. What I have been doing, as you can see on here, is adding Starburst Sequins for an embellishment. They are the fresh Freesia color, and they add just that extra little bit of bling to your card. And there we have it. So as if you've followed me for a while, you realize that every comment gets put in a draw for the following week. So this card will go to someone as long as you've commented, whether it's a long comment or just a short one. Let me know what you think and if you'll be trying them. So I'm going to just pop back here for a minute and let you know that, yes, it's me. I've been here the whole time. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you will try creating something with masks like that. Take care now.